I wanted to continue playing volleyball because it was a dream of mine since 8th grade to play collegiate volleyball. And I chose CSUN because of the location and the coaches.
I couldn't imagine not playing volleyball anymore. And then I chose CSUN because they have a really good engineering program and it's close to home.
It's really different, like the difference between being in high school and college, but I think it's like it helps with when you're living with like all your other teammates because you guys all have the same schedule, you guys all go to the same places, and it's like they all understand.
A lot of scheduling is a big deal around here. It's stuff like that just because it's like you have like, you know, studying, tutoring, and then you go into practice.
I still like go out and try to like make myself busy, and it's a lot different not having my parents like, you know, make like all my meals and like doing all that stuff.
My family is really tight-knit. I have 3 siblings and we're all really close with our parents. So being homesick is definitely a big factor in my college experience so far.
I actually really like miss my mom and my dad a lot, and I called them like for like about a month, like every single night, just because it was so hard.
Being like a part of like a big freshman like incoming group, it definitely helped, and it's helping like living with them because we can like relate to each other a lot.
And the game's just faster paced. People hit harder, the sets are faster. So it took a while to get used to, but it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot more competitive and I'd say a lot more strict, but I feel like we all enjoy like how competitive it is and just how like our practices are just so like intense, and I feel like it just makes us better, you know?
We had like double days in the beginning of the year and we were paired up with older girls, so like they did show us more of like how this team works and how like CSUN is. So that was nice because we were here 3 weeks before everyone else was.
Before double day started, we did just open gym, just kind of like get back into playing because a lot of us hadn't played in like 2 or 3 months. And I was terrified before the first day because I was just thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna play with like D1 players, and I thought someone was gonna like hit the ball at me and I would freeze and like get nailed in the face or something. But
I feel like going into a D1 volleyball school, I feel like we are all a big part of our teams before we came here, and I felt like we all were starters and all played all the time and everything. We were so used to that. So I think there are big personalities on the team.
I've always been taught like to learn like how to like compete against the best of the best, and coming in like I was like really excited to like play with all these girls, and but it was a hard transition going from my usual position, which was like outside and right side, to playing a whole different position, which is middle. And I feel like I spent a lot of hours just going over film, doing like the simplest techniques like blocking work and stuff like that. But
The intensity was always there in my practices, but I do like the transition of going into weights every day or every other day, and so that was mainly the big difference, and I think it helps bring a team together.
Always to win all of our games that we play and play the best that we can, and like challenge the other teams and like set the tone of the game so that we're in charge of what's going on and not the other team.
In the later years, we, like our junior and senior year, I think because there are 7 of us, I think it's gonna be a whole different team than we are now. Like we're kind of spread out, but like now I think there's gonna be, you know, if we all stay, you know, in this program and stuff like that, there's gonna be like 7 seniors, and I think that's a big set of group of seniors. So I think we'll have like a good bond, and I think we can fill those shoes.
You have to live up to their standards, or I don't know, you have to beat them out if you want that spot, and that's going to be hard for anybody, not just a libero DS spot. It would be hard for anybody, the hitters, the setters, but I think it was a lot easier once we got to know everybody on the team, because we knew that, yeah, it's all about volleyball. Everyone wants to be competitive and things like that, but you're making friends on the team too. It's not just fighting for a spot. It's making your college family as you go, not just competitive. There's also a friendship side to it.
I think we could all say that we liked Hawaii the best.
The whole environment of the stadium, like there were at least 8,000 people in there, and it was just like a whole different experience than what I've gone through. And
Definitely being able to like watch yourself on TV and like just like have like it was just like so weird because you just, especially when you're growing up watching those teams on TV, and then you get to see your team and everyone that you play with every day like on TV with your parents watching. It's just really cool, and definitely playing in that stadium was also like just really cool too.
And also, it was really fun playing against some of the Hawaii players because I actually played against the libero there in club. So like I was really good friends with her. So it was really fun to play against her and just see each other, like just grow up with each other in club and whatnot, and, you know, playing against each other. So I think that was really fun.
I mean, it's Hawaii, like you have to love Hawaii.